Hello there, Internet. Mogwai here, and I got another video for you guys today. And today we are gonna play some Grixis, and I am very excited to showcase today's gameplay because I think this is the archetype that I am going to be competing with in the upcoming Mythic Qualifier. What is it called? The Mythic Qualifier. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see here, I have like this badge right here, and here are the event details. And currently, we are number 352 on the ladder. I dropped all the way down to like 1,000 or something, and I climbed back up. And I did so exclusively with this archetype right here, in this new Grixis deck that I am very excited to share with you guys. Today's gameplay is top of the morning. Am I Jack? I don't know. It's really good. Basically, it's really good. I think it's two back-to-back really tough, drawn out, just good quality Magic in my opinion. Best of 3 series. It's a long video, the one I got in store for you guys today, but I really think you are going to enjoy the games. It's just Magic at its finest, man. And there's a lot of people like complaining about this metagame, but I think this metagame is just absolutely glorious. I love it. I don't know, like from a competitive standpoint, there's so many different archetypes to dwell into, and it's all about your playstyle as well, right? I've decided Grixis is my thing because, I mean, Grixis has been my favorite color combination for a while now. For when it comes to 3 colors, before it used to be Soul type, but I don't know, Wall Growth Walker and stuff, kind of like that kind of like gameplay bores me a little bit. This deck though is an evolution from the Super Friends deck that I showcased a few days back. Ultimately, I think I overvalued Soul Diviner and Kiora a little bit, and I think this deck flows better without it. It looks like a Grixis control list, which it technically is, but as you can see, we're not running any counter spells, neither in the main deck nor in the sideboard, because like I stated in yesterday's video, I think counter spells are a little bit bad right now, unless you're playing Dovin's Veto in Esper mid-range, which I still think that's justified. In most decks, I don't think it's, you know, a good call, because Teferi Time Raveler just shuts them down completely, and Teferi Time Raveler is a very powerful and popular meta card right now. So being super vulnerable to that is just a bit too risky, and for consistency's sake, we are opting not to dwell into the likes of Negate, for example, or Disdainful Stroke in the sideboard. So this deck is somewhat of a Super Friends list. It is somewhat of a controlled list, and as you can see, we are main decking 2 Elder Spells. This may seem a little bit crazy, but realistically speaking, everybody's playing Planeswalkers right now. Like, even Mono Red is playing Chandra. And the good thing about Elder Spell is something I overlooked at first, is that it's actually a pretty decent proactive play as well. Because we're running 4 copies of Narset, we have a nice chance at having 1 Narset that's been used up on the board, as we have another bigger Planeswalker later down the line. We can use Elder Spell potentially on our own Narset and give a bunch of loyalty counters to our big boy Planeswalkers, and thus threaten our opponent with a sped up ultimate play. And we got a lot of power in the late game with Nicol Bolas, Dragon God, anime, finally, alongside Sarkhan the Masterless, Liliana, Dreadhorde General, and Eugene, my boy Eugene, as a one-off as well. This is a very powerful deck that really shines due to the likes of Bedevil. Bedevil is a card that I overlooked at first and is absolutely outstanding in this metagame. It is a 3-mana card that is just so damn flexible. It enables us to deal with any sort of creature that we want, but on top of that, it gives us the ability to kill Planeswalkers, which, like I said, everybody is running. So this is like Esper's Mortify. All of a sudden, Bedevil is on the same tier as Mortify and is the main reason, in my opinion, to play Grixis. Nicol Bolas the Ravager, while some people are cutting him in Grixis variants, I still think he is a must, as he is one of the big strengths that Grixis has is also the power in the late game. Once a match drags out and both of us are top decking with this deck, because of the fact that I have 4 Narsets and 2 Search for Scantas and a Nicol Bolas, I have very powerful top decks that can either enable me to fish for key cards or Planeswalkers, or Nicol Bolas, who I could potentially flip over and then just bring back Nicol Bolas Dragon God from the graveyard and have Nicol Bolas Dragon card draw 2 cards with Arizon's +2 loyal effect. If I get these two on the board, it's pretty much over, and it is a glorious way to end the game, let me tell you that. One of the weaknesses Grixis does have over the likes of Esper, though, is our lack of unconditional board wipes. We have to resort to Ritual Suit, which is a poor man's Kaya's Wrath, and is certainly no time wipe. So, unfortunately, we are vulnerable to bigger creatures, but that is what we have Liliana, the Dreadhorde General, for. Though it is true that that is one of our main weaknesses, and that is something that we have that alongside Hostage Taker to attempt to mitigate a little bit. Speaking of the sideboard, in Hostage Taker, we have an extra Hostage Taker in the sideboard, alongside quite a few tools to enhance our matchup against aggro decks, as we have 3 Moment of Cravings, 1 extra Cry of the Carnarium, and double Vrasa's Contempt to help against aggro decks, 2 Duress, 1 extra Elder Spell, 3 Legion Warboss, which is very key because we're running very few creatures, and thus our opponents tend to board out their AoE sort of cards, like their own Cry of the Carnariums, if they're playing, Esper or Grixis themselves. And this can be a very powerful card that is also really efficient at taking down early game Planeswalkers as well, because if you play Legion Warboss before they play Teferi Time Raveler, if they bounce back Legion Warboss, you can threaten it with killing it the next turn. And those minor details are actually very important in this current metagame. 2 Enter the God Eternals to also help us out versus aggressive decks, specifically mono red, but also pretty good against mid-range matchups as well. And yeah, I'm just very happy with this. Like, I feel like we have so many answers for Planeswalkers, which I think is very important, but we also have good early game removal with Ingress Rampage and Lava Coil, alongside double Cry of the Carnarium, and of course 4 Bedevils to slow down faster decks. And I still don't know how my matchup against mono red is, but I think my sideboard is very geared for that. And hopefully through more testing, because I haven't been able to run into any mono reds up until now, even though I streamed with this deck like 6 hours yesterday, it's still a matchup that I need to look into, which is very important because it's one of the top tier decks out there. But ultimately, I've opted to go with this archetype with Grixis, because the one deck that I cannot beat with this is Nexus of Fate, Simic Nexus decks. But I really don't think anybody in their right mind is going to be playing Nexus right now, especially in a tournament environment where Teferi Time Raveler is going to be everywhere, and that Planeswalker single-handedly shuts down the entire deck list on its own. Therefore, I think anybody who brings Nexus just does not understand what the metagame is, and is just way in over their head, and I don't think anybody who actually qualified for this tournament is going to make that mistake, because I think bringing Nexus is a mistake if you want to do well, and that's a meta call that I'm making. Therefore, I'm bringing Grixis because of that, because I think that if you take Nexus out of the equation, this deck is a powerhouse, and the stigma that Esper does everything Grixis does better is no longer the case. We got a lot of tools, and we can do a lot of things that Esper cannot. And ultimately, I'm very excited to share this list with you guys today, and I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I think it's really good, and it's just, like I said, long dragged out wars, and I don't know, that's my kind of magic. That's why I love playing this game, and hopefully you guys appreciate the gameplay despite the length of the video. And yeah, leave a like for motherfucking Team Nick, as that is the side we've chosen. And I will be showcasing more Grixis potentially tomorrow as well, because I'm going to be streaming Grixis again today. I just love this archetype, and I can't get enough of it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions in regards to my card choices and everything. I'll answer any of them that I see. And that's all I gotta say. Have a soul day. Enjoy the games. I'll see you tomorrow. So let's just capitalize on this. Maybe for a mono red player. I mean, if it's a mono red player, we don't have a bad hand. Bant, mid-range. I'm gonna hold on to my Lava Coil because I have a Cry of the Carnarium. Okay, we go for the Cry now.
These are much more reliable. Let me show you what was lost.
Let's deal with Vivian. That was a good draw. That was like the same as drawing an Elder Spell on this stage. Okay, so unfortunately, this no-hide Ferox is definitely a problem for us. If we can't manage to draw into a 5th land. Alright. There's 2 outcomes here. We could, like, I would really love to draw into a land, because then I can Liana into the -4. If he wants to play Vivian, it's going to cost him his entire mana base. But I would really love a land here. I would really, really, really appreciate a land here. We have 26 lands. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
I do love a good
Oh, okay, we're in it. We're back in it. Holy shit. All right. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I am exhausted. How this thing goes is up to you, pal. Have you ever lost a home? I always survive. We'll see.
Now we have a blocker for the mobilized district. This land is good, dude. This land is really good. Let's see what he does.
All will bow before Nicol Bolas. I have other schemes to attend. My schemes are never ending.
Oh boy, this matchup is intense. You can go for the mobilized district, but if he does, I will trade into this.
Lost so much already. The mysteries of life are endless.
Have been foiled. I outsmarted you eons ago.
It's too risky because if he doesn't have a... I can't go for the Thought Erasure because if he doesn't have that, like, I have to... Wait. Yeah. If that other card is a land...
Starting over's the only way.
Okay, there we go.
I will return one day. Let your weak minds crumble.
If he wants to play a creature, he has to play it now.
You have no weakness I cannot exploit.
Yeah, lock him down with the ultimate. Attaboy. Attaboy. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we don't need the Elder spells here. Angrat's Rampage is certainly enough. We do want Ross's Contempt. We do want that other Hostage Taker. We do want Enter the God Eternals, though. I think that's enough for that. I think I need the Moment of Cravings. I can tone down Narset a little bit. I mean, Nicol Bolas was pretty good there. Hostage Taker is obviously amazing. Eldritch Reborn is a bit of a liability, potentially. I actually don't like the Thought Erasures too much. I'm going to take out at least one. Eldritch Reborn can be, like I said, can be a bit of a detriment. I'm going to drop it. Does this look good? Does this look good? God damn, that Liliana was a lifesaver. Holy crap. Cry is not as amazing here, but it's still good enough. I don't like Eldritch Reborn because he has no hide Ferox. I'm going to keep it like this. What about Ravager Bolas? He discards too? You're right. You are correct. No hide is a threat. I'm just gonna have to try to maneuver around it. Alright, we got Ascanta on curve. And they do not have a turn 1 Land over Elf, which is nice to see. I wonder if he kept the Knight of Autumn, because if he did, that would be a very strong play now for him.
The wild wasn't meant to all things begin and end.
I'll keep it.
There is wonder in a blade of grass.
Okay, we do have Bedevil for this, potentially. Okay. Come on. Give me something good here. I'm gonna keep this.
I've seen worse.
Vivian's Arc Bow is threatening. I don't know why he's keeping this against me, though, because I do have a Bedevil to deal with it. Like, I don't think that's a good keep, but... Oh, shit. Well... Okay, so there's Ritual Suit.
will resonate throughout the multiverse. I have other plans.
Really sucks that he can kill me here. Yeah, Akatra is a big problem for us.
Another time, Planeswalker.
Unfortunately, you can play Vivian's Arcbow in response, so maybe I should have milled myself. I should have probably... no, because I can flip a Scant the next turn anyways. This forces him to go for the Vivian's Arcbow. Oh boy. Yep, I think he's got us this one.
I am hell to lose to you. You can still walk away.
Yikes. I'm gonna go for Narsets because Narsets enables me to like search for the key answers, and Nicol Bolas Ravager can be a bit of I know I say this word a lot, but a liability because it can discard its Nullhide Ferox, and we gotta hope for the best here. I will be keeping that Lava Coil there. I'd love to not see a turn 1 land over elf. There we go. Alright, we get the Ascanta in. I have to keep that land. I need to make sure that I can curve out. That Lava Coil is good, but I already have a Lava Coil in my hand, and I need to start filling up my graveyard. I need to make sure I have the answers for... And I want to get good value out of this Hostage Staker.
Wild animals I like. People for the fallen.
I should have attacked first, by the way.
do this again.
Not Tristani. I need this Ross's Contempt for that Tristani. Otherwise, Shalai will return to him. Wait, I mistook. God damn it, I mistook that. Oh well. I thought I was in his face. I had a derped. I derped. I could trade Shalai, but then I lose the hexproof. I'm gonna not block this.
I know 88 ways to defeat you. Keep an open mind.
88 ways? Then could you help a brother out? Okay, I'm definitely taking this Cry the Carnarium. Playing this is a mistake, though. Playing this is a mistake. If you top deck Tristani, I made a mistake playing Narset, I think. Definitely. I need to have the Bedevil enabled. That was a big choke. If he draws Tristani, I lose this game because of it. I'm gonna trade those two. And I'm gonna drop the one hostage taker who's not holding this into this. But that was a choke. Playing Narset there was a choke. That's not what I need to do there. Most certainly not what I need to do there.
I have just the trick for this.
I have several different options. But I think what I'm gonna do, I could cry the Carnarium. That just clears most of this board. We have 4, 5, 8 mana. I could cry, and I could coil, and that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, there we go, boys. There we go. Oh, man, that was a tough series. Holy crap. New card sleeves. I like the Demir though. Oh, I changed my. Oh, I became Nicol Bolas. Okay, I'm fine with that actually. I can't keep this. This hand is not nearly as exciting, but it is playable. Unlike the problem with the other one is I need swamps. I need sources of black mana, and the other hand was way too clunky. I could not afford it. Unfortunately, it seems we may be facing Esper control, and I may just be regretting everything. Because this double cry, unless we see a no. I got excited there for a second.
I have practiced against measures with thoughtfulness before action.
Thoughtfulness before action. Well, we are main decking Elder Spell,
Train harder.
and we just found the Search for Scanta, which he's gonna return with Teferi because he's a fucking annoying asshole.
Trust me, you'll thank me later.
Whatever. God damn it, you're so annoying. You are so goddamn annoying. Unfortunately, just like that, we ran out of steam. And our opponent just has not lost anything.
I hold that thought.
Guess I'll keep that. Command the Drag Horde. No thanks.
Hurry!
No, slow down.
I am ancient and wise. Heed my ether itself serves me. I can create or destroy.
Well, that sucks.
Secrets manifest before you.
The undead make great minions. Putrid, but effective.
Alright, let's not reveal anymore. Two main deck Elder Spells is not enough. We definitely need 3. Let's slap in the Duresses, the Legion War Bosses, the Vrasis Contempt. Let's take out the Hostage Takers, the Ritualist Suit, the Cry of the Carnariums, the Lava Coils, and I guess it just flows out pretty well. Alright, now we got the power of the Legion War Boss, and we got triple main deck Elder Spell. Triple, I repeat, triple main deck Elder Spell. That has got to be worth something. That has got to, like, in this matchup, that has to be absolutely devastating for my opponent. I kind of wish, I think I want to go back to 4 main deck, 4 sideboard Legion War Bosses, though. Maybe that's unnecessary. Maybe 3 is enough. We'll see. I just need to draw 1, realistically. Okay, come on, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Okay, perfect hand. Perfect hand. Turn 1 Steam Vents into turn 2 Thought Erasure. Only a Duress. Says no to this. This is the dream. This hand is actually the dream. I'm gonna say it now. This hand is gonna take me to a game 3. I am getting way ahead of myself. I know. But it's a really good hand. We get the Thought Erasure out of the way. What is this?
Focus and hone your prowess.
Ooh.
Meditate and prepare.
I'm gonna keep the Elder Spell. There we go. I could have taken, like, Nicol Bolas Dragon God, but whatever. Keep it like this. I would have top decked some serious shit, yeah. But at the same time, I also needed land, so I'm like, Narset is Bay as usual. Alright, the problem is now we are on the draw, which means that what we did this game we cannot do again because he will be able to Thought Erasure us before we get to do it, so I'm gonna keep. It's very land heavy of a hand. I mean, we get wrecked by a turn 2 Thought Erasure, but I gotta risk it. At least we'll be able to curve out, right? But hopefully I stop flooding. Okay, that's a good card to draw. That's a fantastic draw here.
My vow, keep an open mind.
Okay, there we go.
Just wait a moment. I have just the trick for this.
Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito, unfortunately, going to be pretty impactful here. I'll trade with that. God damn it. Well, at least that enables us to flip Ascanta, unless he also has an answer for this now. Please not be Mortify.
This isn't a fight you can win. That's more like it. Let's try this. I won't let you win.
7 mana. 8 mana. If he goes for the Ascanta, he can't drop the fairy. He has to choose one of the two. And if he goes for the fairies, this is -3. I can kill it with the little goblin here.
I've got time. I am not going to sit this one out. You need to slow down.
Ho!
That didn't go according to plan. We will meet again.
I could have actually, like, done things differently.
I train at a thoughtfulness before action.
Are you guys ready? Mom spaghetti.
I won't forget our time together.
Well, I will. Let's get busy.
I am limitless.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Nicol Brothers!
Spark will be mine. Everything.
Double dragon, bitch! How many elder spells is that? He's gone through 2. He's gone through 2. We still gotta be wary of the elder spell.
knowledge is endless. You are all so generous.
Let's fucking go for the kill, right? Okay, so if he finds an Elder spell, I don't want to be super vulnerable to it, right? That's the key thing.
I know 88 ways to defeat. Hone your prowess.
Sorry I'm late. No, I am not making this up as I go.
Super Friends defeated, bitch! Yeah, I didn't have to. I was thinking about like going for Sarkin, but I basically had lethal with the ultimate from Nicol Bolas, right? So I just had to do. The problem is I couldn't like really stop an Elder spell if he had it, but he already went through two.